Hello, it's Rod, Broken Nickle Garage, your wrenches and wilderness guy. So U-joint week continues, and I thought I would talk a little more about these RPL U-joints and getting the snap rings out, because that can be a challenge. And let me show you what I do, and maybe you've got better tips. I'd love to hear them, because they can really fight you for a while. So I've already started on this. So what I do, I use some basic hand tools. Most important thing is a pretty good center punch with a pretty good point. So I soak everything down. Typically I just use PB Blaster. It's pretty decent. There's some better stuff on the market. Croyle, if you can get your hands on it, it's really good. It costs like 3 times that. So I also use a map torch or my oxyacetylene, but this is usually just more convenient. And I'll kind of soak everything down, just let that oil puddle, and I'll dab it out. Then I'll tap on them, and if they're really solid, then I'll warm it up. I'll use that map torch just to kind of warm it up, particularly around near our snap ring ends. And then I'll take a center punch, and usually if you have a pretty good point on it, you can grab that hole and just start smacking and driving that into that snap ring inward on both sides. And then I'll take a screwdriver that I can beat up on, and you can either twist, or I'll line it down in here and tap on it and work it out. And then you end up with something like that most of the time. And like I said, they can really fight you. And I try to make sure when I go back together, I clean everything, and the new snap rings have a pretty good coating of anti-seize. And then I cut the retaining strap, pull my mechanical ears off, or trunnion caps, and then I go to use the shop press. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and like I said, it's not for the weak of heart, but just basic hand tools, and a 20-ton press is the easiest way I have found. Appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you here again. Thank you.